How'd that feel?
Good.
Oh my gosh.
Felt good.
So feet together, 8-iron, 99 miles an hour, 185 carry. Why is that so potent?
Yeah.
You really don't want to miss this show because this drill is going to organize you so nicely. It's going to show you how the kinetic chain works so you can feel it for yourself. It's going to center you like amazingly well, so your contact and your direction are just going to hone right in. So stay with us. We got an amazing show for you. Now, before we start, of course, we would want you to be part of the Wisdom in Golf family, so please subscribe to the channel.
And also leave a comment down below and give us a like. And also smash that bell so you don't miss any videos.
Just to show you this drill, really important. We're going to start feet together. So you fuse both arches together like they're one suction cup, and you're going to be applying pressure through your glutes and your quads and feel like that you're really applying that suction cup to the ground. So every spike in your shoes is secure to the ground. So Moo, face the camera, feet together.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is go back, the first 2 feet of the backswing super slow. So notice right out of the gate, look at how that butt has got to go in the opposite direction. So the weight of your arms moving this way have to be immediately counterbalanced with your butt moving in the opposite direction. Now, if you tried to go after the ball very quickly, you could go hit the ball and leave everything behind and just hit yourself twice, because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
If I don't move my body, my upper arm's going to collide into my rib cage and everything's going to collapse. So we go at the backswing super slow so that it loads the catapult properly. So you'll notice at one point about halfway into the backswing, show me that half backswing now.
Okay.
Okay, now keep going. Notice your wrists need to hinge.
Yeah.
So that trail arm has to fold, that left arm of his is going to fold as everything goes back. And notice how both knees are staying on top of the feet. There's none of this collapsing, no Elvis Presley's, right?
That's right.
No splitting apart of the knees. So the knees stay together, and notice how the knees stay on top of the feet. That was a brilliant demonstration.
Thank you.
So now you go ahead and set up to the ball.
Okay.
You're going to take a super slow backswing to the top and stop. All right. Now the machine is loaded. When he just lets the weight of the arms fall, the butt is going to return and the knees are going to sit down. Do you feel also when you go back, Moo, in order for your body to turn fully, how your knees have to extend a little bit?
Yeah, I have to come up and then come down again.
Exactly. Yeah. So half your knee is your femur and your femur is your hip. So in order for you to get full range of motion going back, the knees must give.
Yeah, that's right.
So as you get to the top and you let the arms fall, the butt returns and loads you. It loads the ground.
Correct.
This loading of the ground is basically what's going to catapult the arms towards the target.
Yeah.
So in order for you to understand what it really means to let the arms fall to the target, so if I'm going to bend forward, let my arms hang right here, I'm going to take my right arm, you can try this right now at home, bring it up right here, and I'm going to let it fall. So notice the arm just falls and collides into my rib cage. But if I want my arm to swing towards Moo, now what's going to happen is the brain's going to have to go to the ground, use the ground to get the body out of the way so that the arm goes towards you. So if I did that feet together, let the arm fall to Moo. That's the only way I get to go there. Otherwise, I get a pec full of bicep and I slap myself. Instead, now I have this beautiful motion towards you. Right. So when you feel that, now when you watch Moo, he literally is only going to let the arms fall through the ball and in the direction of that intermediate point there.
Yeah.
without any effort whatsoever.
Oh, that drew a lot.
Well, that sucker exploded, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was awesome. So let's see you do one more.
Okay.
And what did that feel like? 2 out of 10 effort?
Yeah.
Not even?
Not even,
Just
yeah. Just
let-
using the weight.
Yeah, just let the weight of your arms fall. It's like dead weight. And you're just letting them swing in that direction. Oh, that's sweet. Beautiful little draw.
Oh.
That was right on line.
Yeah, just
Just a little heavy?
a little, yeah, I cut that heavy.
Okay.
Bottom there, yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed.
Yeah.
Let's do
that's
one
fine.
more.
Okay.
Numbers look great.
Thanks. Oh, come back.
Now, there's one little thing that I've just noticed, Moo.
What's that?
Your ball position.
Oh, is it too far back?
It is too far back.
Oh, I didn't think that was an issue.
Well, show on the camera where you had that ball position, please.
Had it right.
This is an important lesson.
Yeah.
So when you let the arms fall, I'll take you there.
Okay.
When the arms fall, the hands fall in front of the center of your sternum,
Yeah.
which is right over here. Well,
Yeah.
that ball is now way too far back in your stance. So you have
Right.
to reach back.
That's right.
So I could actually see you making a modification there. So
Yeah.
for a draw,
Yeah.
look, there's the center of your stance.
Right.
You want the ball a hair back of center. That
Oh,
would be
okay.
your draw position.
Okay.
And for a fade, it would be a little forward of center. So notice
Right.
just a ball width ahead of that. So your
Okay.
draw should be there.
Good point. Yeah.
So if you play the ball that far back, that would be for a chip shot
Okay.
where you don't, there's no change in how you do things. So
Right.
have a look at our feet together chip shot and you'll see why this particular aspect was holding you back.
Yeah, that's so true. I wasn't sure if that was okay or not.
Well, now let's see you do it.
Yeah, let's see the adjustments. Okay.
So basically, the ball would be would be just like the front of the ball touches the center of your stance.
Okay, just this. Yeah, right
That's
here.
it.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Very
the spot.
good. Oh, flush.
That
Nice.
was flush.
And a lot straighter flight.
Yeah, this didn't come back.
That was
Just-
brilliant.
yeah, just stayed
180 yards carry.
Yeah.
Let's see that again. All right.
That's drawn back nicely.
Hey,
There we
look
go.
at this. What
That's
a golf shot.
Thanks.
To reiterate what we just talked about with Moo, the club is in the center and the ball is just a hair back of that for the draw and a hair forward of that for the fade. Okay? So let me go. I'll give you one of each right here. So fade, I'm going to be aiming a little left of the intermediate point. Ball just a hair forward to center. I've got a 7-iron. So gather. So slow motion gather. Slow motion. And let it fall. So that ball started a little left and it's fading back towards my target. I lose a little bit of a half club there. That was 170 carry with that 7-iron. I hit that pretty gosh darn flush. Now if I go draw, play the ball a hair back, gather in slow motion, let it fall through. And that's where, you know, that slow motion aspect of it, caught that a little thin there. There's no way that you can let the knees split because right away I can't get back there. There's no way that you can let the knees move outside the realm because as soon as you lose your balance, you'll feel a ton of tension. So the immediate counterbalancing is very apparent when your feet are together. So when you go very slow, you can't overswing. Your spine tilt is going to be impeccable. You're not going to do this. So the spine tilt is impeccable. And then when I let the arms fall, Notice how the butt returns and everything gets slung out into my picture. Ball slightly back of center. There we go. So slow motion that backswing. Let it fall through. Oh, that was almost good.
Nice.
Man, that was like so easy.
Effortless, right?
Right?
Yeah.
So, one more time, because it feels so gosh darn good. Slow motion backswing.
That looks
You
good.
you see how that kinetic chain engaged?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Contact was
So
perfect.
because, and I'm hitting that 90% or more of my normal distance. That was 177 carry. This is my 185 club. So there it is, and I'm letting it fall. When I let it fall, the kinetic chain engages the ground and just slings everything through so easily. That's where you saw that in both our right hand and left-handed swings. So get to work on that. Enjoy what you do. It with wedge, do it with 7-iron, do it with driver. The only thing with the driver is when you tee it up, and here's a fun fact right here. So if I tee it up, now I'm going to place the ball more forward in my stance. So you notice how I'm in a position to catch it on the way up, but you don't want to face the ball. So this is something we could work on with Yumu.
For sure.
A lot of fun. So I take my position. If I let it fall from here, I'm going to top it. No good. If I let it fall from here, I'm pop flying it. If I let it fall from here, that feels like I'm going to tag it on the way up and in that direction. Gather in slow-mo. Let it fall through. Just a little right on my center line. Not too bad. Look at the backspin on that. 1900 RPM, launch
ideal.
angle. So it's 280 carry.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's like really close
Yeah.
to my normal distance. Let's try 18 Pebble Beach and see if we get the same thing.
Nice.
Come on, look at that. Woo!
280 carry.
Right? So it wasn't the fact that it was downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, holy mackerel. And look at the backspin on it. So my launch is 17 degrees. My carry is 275. 300 total.